that time. It's championship weekend. I should be playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts right now, but I not rage quitted. I just forgot I had to record. So the app for the Switch is actually very nicely. Like all the old school Super Nintendo titles. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wednesday Night Pre-Flight Episode 120. As per the usual, I am Cobble S. Cobble. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Championship Weekend here on Pre-Flight. Our tournament for our new FSCW champion comes to an end. We crown a new champion. Everything's on the line. We got all kinds of stuff for you this fantastic evening. But first, we have some Fallout matches to catch others up on. We saw last week Sam get his ass waffle stomped by Milla. And we also saw Shane and Brad just go bananas on each other to the point where they fried the actual game. So, our first matchup this evening is gonna be Killa versus Sam, round 2. We know for a fact Kenny showed us some stuff yet last week. Good God, we saw some shit. This man is not to be trifled with. He may be 420 and have just brutal abilities, but he's also walking in the ring with one of the veterans established, Sam Knight, who, yes, for the majority of the match got waffle stomped, but in the momentary moments that Sam did have, he pulled out the offense and dropped the big man several times over. And he wouldn't go away. At the end of the day, Killa was the actual victory, but he didn't get there easily by no reach of the imagination. So, we're going to see if Sam can bounce back. We know he's irritated. And maybe he did a little, could have been a little sandbagging maybe. But giving your opponent a false sense of security, always questionable to a point. Also, guys, if you let me know in the comments below after the video goes up, how was the sound with the fan running in the background? Because I couldn't really tell from a couple other times. So, y'all want to tell me if it's that big of a nuisance? Let me know, and I'll turn it off while I'm recording. But it is kind of hot, so. But that was IRL. But getting back into the action, Sam Knight just took a beating last week, and he's probably going to dish it back out to Killa and see if Killa can do it again. Or will Sam actually reign supreme? But we got all kinds of fun stuff. We got so much going on. Hell, the setup was a 15 panel writing for the show today, so it's going to be interesting. I couldn't do what I want to do, but it is what it is, using the technology for the time available. But here we go. Sam gonna try and just walk back in there and let Killa know who he actually is working with. And you can see that snare that he wants to break Killa. So we'll just have to wait and see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First match of Wednesday night pre-flight. Here we go. Sam gonna open up with a big back body drop, even though that looked like it was slow to get up. Looks like Sam's still hampering that midsection a wee little bit, but Killa got up there, and Sam's immediately going to the submission game because it's the only way to keep the big man down. Couldn't put him in Rings of Saturn, it looks like, and nope, he's gonna. It was a crucifix submission hold, and Killa's gonna get out of it. Killa goes to the headlock, and Sam's gonna power out of it. Sam pull back DDT, trying to keep the big man down because he knows if the big man starts rolling, Sam's not gonna have a chance. So Killa's gonna fight back with a punch to that midsection. It's already been taking a beating. And Sam is the slightly smaller man, but he can throw him down, and he goes in, and the ref gets him off, gets in the way. Killa's stunned, and Sam comes a big right hand and says, "Welcome back to reality." And gonna put him in a shooting star? Oh no. He's putting him in a single leg, looks like, I'm not even sure what the hell that was. And Killa's gonna dump Sam over the out, but Sam's gonna hold on. Killa gonna bring in Sam the hard way. It was a variation of the sharpshooter, but a single leg. And Killa comes back with that big 420 body. Pulls Sam to the center. Here's the cover. Sam's gonna kick out at not even one yet. Killa comes back with a big right hand, two big right hands, three, but Sam says no, goes to the waist lock. Killa's gonna counter it to the wrist lock. Sam's gonna counter that to a hammerlock and push Killa away, creating separation. Sam gonna go to the wrist lock. Killa's gonna counter to the headlock, and Killa gonna knee Sam in the midsection. Killa gonna duck under to the waist lock, and Killa gonna go with that shin breaker now. Gonna stomp on Sam a bit more, but Killa's gonna come back with a big Killa clothesline. Sam's come back with some left hands, some right hands, goes to the headlock. And another power slam, struggling a wee little bit, but Sam gonna deal with it. Killa not happy. Killa goes to gets under there, goes to the waist lock. Sam gonna hit a beautiful German on him. Killa's gonna push Sam away, create some separation, and he's gonna try and come back. Killa throwing Sam into the corner. Will he get it off? Gets it off. And finish the job with that kind of half-ass spear. Here's the cover. One. Sam's going to kick out at one. Sam comes back with the left hands, right hands. Goes to the wrist lock. And Sam going to go to a single arm Fujiwara armbar. Going to keep the big man down, but Killa gets back up, pushes Sam away. Killa goes to the headlock. Sam's going to power his way out of it. And Killa's going to get him in the headlock again. Killa going to do a pull back, Samoan drop. Killa going after the Sam's legs now. And oh, Sam comes back with a poke to the eye. Killa's distracted. Will that be enough? Sam gets behind him and hits that knee to the back of the spine, base of the skull. Here's the cover. One, two, Killa kicks out at one. Killa comes out with the right hand, goes under the waist lock. Sam drops down to release the hold. Killa goes back to the headlock. And Killa gonna hip toss Sam. Killa gonna roll over. Killa starting to looks a little aware. They're locking up. Killa's gonna get the advantage. Ducks under there for the high angle neck breaker. And senton drop. A sitting senton, but Sam's gonna push Killa away. Killa stunned. He goes for a big boot. Killa sidesteps. Killa big right hand. Killa goes to the wrist lock. Sam's gonna counter to the hammerlock, create some separation. Sam gonna hit that DDT again. Sam gonna drag Killa to the center. Here's the cover. 1, 2 with the, what? Sam's gonna take the victory. He hits that DDT on Killa. He might have lost it, forgot where he was, but Sam is going to take the victory in the first of our Royal Rumble Fallout matches tonight as well, on top of everything else we have going on this evening. But Sam going to come back and remind and reintroduce himself to Killa to show that wasn't a fluke what happened last week. And Sam's going to take the victory. Sam takes the victory away from Killa. And now our cameras are going to the back, I believe, or we're going to the ring. I'm not sure. But I believe we have a segment up. We have something up our Max, Mr. Slant has something to say as well. So we'll get to one of those eventually. So let's see what we got. Oh, it is Max. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Championship Wednesday night, where we will crown quite possibly all new champions. You will witness at least one new champion tonight. I am talking about our main event featuring my Chief of Security and Bodyguard, Tony, versus the self-proclaimed Dark Horse by my colleagues, Blavis. But that's just a sample of the action tonight. But that's not all. Our FSCW Tag Team Champions, our Women's and Heavyweight Championships will be up for the taking, plus more. So stay tuned here, and thank you for joining us here and on the FSCW network. So without further ado, let's head back to ringside. So I believe it's time for our first championship match. No, it's actually no. So, but yeah, that's a sample of what we have to come up during our entire broadcast this evening. You miss anything? Want to catch up? Head all over to the FSCW network and watch everything. All the videos we have are there. All 215 of them. We've done 120 episodes, and there's at least 4 videos per show. So you can do the math on your own. How many videos we have up right now. But our next matchup is going to be our Stage 2 of the Royal Rumble Fallout match between Brad and Shane Sharp. As we saw last week, Brad going after Shane Sharp, calling him a punk-ass bitch because he got schooled by, of all people, Blavis. Oh no, I take that back. That is not our match coming up. That's the match following this one. But next one we have is Eddie Blackwell versus Corey Kerr in an Extreme Rules match, going on for their series of matches. Right now, the series is tied, I think, 2 apiece or 3 apiece. I don't know. I've lost track. But there's been enough action between these two guys trying to figure out what is the matter. And they seem to be working out a bunch of stuff. So let's see what they're going to try and pull out this time. We've seen both competitors be able to dig deep into their playbooks and bring out stuff they haven't been able to for reasons or shenanigans. So, how long, much longer they're going to go? They will soon decide that. But we'll see how these guys take it to the extreme. We know First Blood and submission matches are Corey's cup of tea. And we know straight falls and falls count anywhere knockouts is Eddie's cup of tea. So it's going to be interesting to see who takes the advantage of the Extreme Saga options. And to keep with the theme that we have going, all matches for our championships of the FSCW and the network are all falls count anywhere 2 out of 3. Just for the record. As Corey and Eddie line up on the inside of the ring, Corey drops the elbow right to the throat. Body scissors elbow to the face. Eddie and Corey going at it once again. Corey sweeps the legs out, picks up Corey. Eddie goes to the headlock. Corey's going to counter to the wrist lock. Corey going to pull back, drop toe hold. Goes for a forearm to the kidneys, nobody home. Corey goes to the waist lock, standing switch. Eddie goes in the corner, kicks to the midsection, and Corey calling for the brewski boot. Hits the brewski boot right to the face beat of Eddie. Corey goes to the wrist lock, goes to the elbow to the throat, goes back to the body scissors to the elbow to the throat, working on that throat because you can't breathe, you can't fight. So Corey goes to the headlock. And oh good God, Corey just teeing off on the head of Eddie with those soccer kicks. 3 to go, working on that midsection and the head is like what Corey's been focusing on. Right back to that throat. Corey gonna venture outside the ring now, apparently, and maybe get some toys from the crowd, apparently, but no. Eddie's doing that, but Corey's gonna grab some steps as Eddie grabs a mop. And Eddie's got the mop. Corey's gonna try and fall away, but goes right back on there and walks right into that mop shot. Right to the face. Eddie's gonna hit it over and over again. And I think Eddie may have broke the mop. No, it's still functional. Eddie coming back with the hands to the waist, standing switch. Gonna hit the barricade. Eddie gonna got a guitar now because I guess he wants to have a guitar solo. But he grabs a guitar. Gonna fly over to Corey. Hits the El Kabong, but Corey's like, nah, I like my solo better. And Eddie's like, yeah, yours is good, but mine's still better. So Corey grabs a crutch and is able to block that shot from Eddie as Eddie grabs one of our titles from the outside. They're fighting outside. Eddie's going to hit a German suplex. Eddie tees off of that right. Corey kicks to the midsection, goes to his right hands to the throat. Eddie going to go to the headlock to slow it down. Eddie going to throw Corey back into the ring. Drops the elbow. And Eddie's running to the hills to try to get some breath. But Corey's probably taking too long. And Corey's going to catch him just like that. And Eddie come back with a right hand. And Eddie's going to take a dropping elbow to the throat of his own. Eddie to the wrist lock. Another shot to the throat. Eddie grabs the toy belt and just going to tee off on Corey's head. He's working on the legs and kidneys of that, and Corey's trying to get away, but Eddie's right there and just whipping the shots with the belt on his legs, knees, and thighs. And finally, Eddie drops the belt, And Corey's back up and hits a super kick! Eddie's been busted open with that super. And Corey going to do a little shake, rattle, and roll of his own. Comes back a left hook to the face. And the guitar solo goes crazy. And Eddie comes back to the right hand, kicks the midsection, and hits the flat out. Hits the blackout. Corey's going to roll over Eddie. Eddie goes for the cover, ref's out of position. Corey's going to kick out. And Eddie's going to take another knee to the face. Corey going to just drop more elbows, picks up Eddie, but Eddie's going to counter with a jawbreaker. And Eddie going to hit that Northern Lights suplex with a pin. Here's the cover. No, Corey's going to fight his way out of it. Eddie goes to the headlock. Eddie's going to throw him in the barricade. Eddie, a bloody mess. Got his hands on Corey again. Gonna throw Corey into the post. And now Eddie's trying to bust Corey open. And now they're both bleeding like stuffed pigs in the center of the ring. Corey ain't happy. He's with a headlock. A pull back with a eat defeat. Another move maneuver we have not seen Corey pull out much of. And just teeing off again. Big right hands. And finally, Corey's going to get his comeback. Hits the comeback. Might be the end for Eddie. Here's the cover. 1. Eddie's going to kick out at 1. Big right hand, but Eddie's going to hit a missile drop kick out of nowhere. Eddie's going to dive out of the ring to create some separation and get some air. Corey's going to follow him. He's at the El Kabong. He gets it knocked out of his hands. And they break up, and oh dear God! Hits the rolling leg lock, hits the rolling heel kick. And ooh! Hits the Canadian Destroyer as well on the outside. Corey for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Corey gets the first fall of the match. Kicks to the midsection. Corey gonna throw Eddie back into the center of the ring. Drop the elbows, boot to the face. Eddie gets back up while Corey goes to try to get a chair, but it's not enough, and hits Ox into a Krivok suplex. God damn, that's painful. Corey for the cover again. 1-0, Eddie's going to kick out at 1. Hits that rolling missile drop kick. Corey, big right hands. Eddie kick to the midsection. Tees off. Corey's going to counter to the waist lock. Standing switch. Going to throw Eddie back into the ring. Drops the elbow. Boot to the face. And Corey's going to try and get a trash can out now, but he might take too long. And doesn't get it off, and he's going to take another German suplex. Eddie going to try and pull a table out now. But I guess Corey tried catching him, but Eddie's going to come back with the table. And Corey's going to come back with a right hand, a flipping senton. Big right hands, and Eddie going for kill shot. Hits kill shot. Eddie with a cover of his own. 1, 2, 3. We're 1-1. Kicks the midsection, and oh, his blackout. Will that be enough? And oh, Eddie pulls Corey up and hits the power slam. Eddie goes for another cover. Will that be enough? 1, 2, 3. Eddie's gonna steal it. Eddie got that power slam off, and that finished putting Corey out. So Eddie's got 3 victories now to Corey's 2. Eddie's going to take the victory. And now our cameras are going into the back to see what's next. So let's see what the cameras have picked up. The time is nigh. Time to end the reigning blitzkrieg for now and forever. And thy will rest in peace, a broken and hopeless team and men. In that sacred square circle. So it sets up the Unlucky taking on reigning Blitzkrieg for the tag team titles. That's still to come. So next is our Royal Rumble follow-up match between Brad and Shane. We saw it ended last week. Shane put Brad right out of it to the point where he broke everything. So Brad's probably going to look back for some revenge tonight. The Hacker comes down to the ring, looking to try and even the score. Not much more to talk about this. It's just those two. Brad called him a whiny, punk-ass bitch for Shane losing to Blavis, for Blavis to move on, and Shane was not happy about it. That stuck the core, and that's what literally led to the backstage brawl between Brad and Shane. So they're going to do it this time in a ring, so we'll see how that goes. As Shane is making his way down the ring now. Still not happy. Was talking about that the spotlight should be on him. He should be in the tournament. He is better than everyone. And Blavis got lucky. So Shane has not been a happy camper for the last several weeks. So he's going to try and take some more frustration out on Brad once again like he did last week. But that's still to be seen, because we've seen in the past when angry people try to get even, they end up getting their shit pushed back in. So we'll see if Shane can put up or shut up. One or two, but that's round two between these two. So here we go. Shane and Brad lock up in the center. Shane goes to the wrist lock, ducks under, elbow to the face, Russian leg sweep. Drops a double axe handle. Shane sends Brad into the ropes, pulls back, ducks under, sit out, neck breaker. And we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, as we got to go to our commercial break.